You're listening to Weather with Enthusiasm. Sunday, November 19th. The very end of October 31st, and really, I think this particular episode might have been said in the beginning of November, we said the very next time that we could expect a nice, good old snow shower here in the Chicago area, or perhaps even more than that, will be at the very end of November, approximately a month from that time. If people remember, again, going back to October 31st, the Chicago area, although most people probably didn't hear it or see it, including me, there was thunder snow. What people did see is there was snow showers in between sunny periods, and the snow showers brought greatly reduced visibility. Now, we take ourselves over to this month here in November, and we just went most of the month without any snow. This upcoming week, there is no snow in the forecast. It is possible we could see a few flakes on Tuesday. That's a possibility, but it doesn't look likely. The next time we have snow in the forecast is going to be an Arctic front that moves through about a week from today. Maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later. It could be it moves in on Saturday already. That could be. So today, it's November 19th. So look, a week from today, we're looking at November 26th. Saturday's November 25th. So that front is where we will likely see snow showers along that front. There's a lot of unknowns in regards to the front's associated storm system. And as a result, there are unknowns in regards to the front itself. So, but nonetheless, it does look like it's going to be an Arctic front. How Arctic will the Arctic front be? That is a question mark. But that is the next time, this upcoming weekend. Until then, the next significant storm system to affect the Chicago area moves in tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, the European computer model starts as of 6 p.m., starts to show rain overspreading Lincolnwood. For about a 12-hour period, there could be occasional times where there is no rain during that 12-hour period. The National Weather Service tells us a solid soaking rain with 4 to 8 tenths of an inch of accumulation could be expected here between Monday and Tuesday morning. European computer model has the thing stopping Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. For today's sunny skies, we are under high pressure of 30.1. The high pressure consolidates and strengthens to 30.5 into southern Quebec by tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. And at the same time, we have the low pressure of 29.6 that develops over in the southern plains. That moves into the western portions of Lake Erie by the time you hit Tuesday. That's just north of Cleveland, or as the National Weather Service of Chicago says, it's in the southern portions of Michigan. It's kind of like the same area. It moves into that area Tuesday, especially, let's say, like Tuesday evening, and then moves across Lake Superior on Wednesday. It's west of Buffalo Tuesday and moves across Lake Superior Wednesday. This is a complex storm system, tells us the Buffalo National Weather Service. That's why there are complex the forecasts are changing. The air mass behind this storm system, it does not look to be as cold as it once was. It still looks like temperatures will be below normal, and normal temperatures are only 47 degrees here in the Chicago area. Tuesday, we dry out. Gusty northwest winds come into our area, especially Tuesday afternoon. And then another cold front, a dry cold front with basically nothing at all. We will barely feel it. Comes in Thursday in the evening. But the next front, which is the arrival of that front, the strength of that front is questionable, but it does look like, as of now, to look like a powerhouse cold front, moves through the area Saturday night, temperatures dropping into the teens after that. The front could move in anytime, Arctic air could move in anytime between Saturday and Tuesday. So that is, I know that's a large range, but that's what you have to do when we're talking about more than 7 days out, or up to around 7 days out. This particular situation is rare and unique in that we're kind of going back in time 50 years that we could only forecast with confidence 2 days in advance. That's most synoptic weather setups, we have the technology to forecast 7 days in advance. Some say even 10 days in advance. And even in active weather patterns, we could usually do 5 days in advance. with snowfall accumulations, to get them exact, you probably do have to wait to be 2 days in advance. But with this whole, even basic stuff is not figured out, certainly for the weekend, and that's something which is rare for this day and age. We do not have the technology to figure out this type of complex weather synoptic setup 7 days in advance, but the general trend is high confidence of below normal temperatures for the next 6 to 10 days, tells us the Climate Prediction Center. I wish everyone a wonderful day. It's sunny right now in Chicago, beautiful. The ultraviolet index is a rinky-dink 2, which is even better. It doesn't feel like a 2, but it is. And rain moves in again later tomorrow. So enjoy your wonderful weekend. And in Texas, highs in the 70s today before a Pacific front moves through later today. Pacific front basically does nothing, but then the stronger cold front moves through later on Monday or Tuesday. Temperatures drop into the 50s for Texas, but rise back up into the low 70s for the Midland, Texas area by Thanksgiving before that stronger front, that Arctic front that affects the Midwest, affects Texas as well by the beginning of next week. Have a wonderful day. We just have to mention one thing, actually. This storm system that's moving across the Midwest for tomorrow, on the southern side, on its warm side, there is severe weather potential for the deep south, significant severe weather potential for the deep south. That severe weather potential then moves into the south central states on Tuesday, perhaps even to the Gulf Coast on Tuesday, and continues making itself moving east after that. So that's something that people might want to keep in mind. All types of severe weather are possible, but you could look into the Climate Prediction Center, or not the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has the most up-to-date information in regards to that. I wish everybody a wonderful day. Take care. You've been listening to Weather with Enthusiasm. This podcast can be found on almost every platform where podcasts are available. Several additional feet of snow is expected by Monday morning. People were reporting frost quakes. These are earthquake-like tremors. We have a powerhouse typhoon which has developed off in the Pacific Ocean. A big shockaroo to many of you. We have parts of the world that are so hot right now. Temperatures are expected to go into the low 130s. Recorded temperatures during heat bursts have reached well above 104 degrees. It's a rare atmospheric phenomenon. We're going from one extreme to the next extreme. Feet of snow are falling in Japan.
Oh my gosh.
Just Google weather with enthusiasm and they're all gonna come up.
For thunder and for lightning and the rainbow in the sky. For mountains and for oceans or a river running by.